fighting out of the blue corner. Here is the sensational star of boxing, the 4-division world champion and pound-for-pound great in his 25th world title appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the renowned, the current, the reigning and defending undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, presentando a Saúl Canelo Álvarez.
Welcome to the Fight Zone, and we got a boxing video. Canelo Alvarez is a seasoned veteran and one of boxing's most accomplished champions. With a professional record of 61-2-2 and 39 KOs, Alvarez has proven his versatility across multiple weight classes. Known for his incredible head movement, counter-punching skills, and power, Canelo has faced and defeated top fighters like Gennady Golovkin, Sergey Kovalev, and Caleb Plant. At 34 years old, he remains at the pinnacle of the sport, currently holding the WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight titles. His opponent, Edgar Berlanga, is an undefeated contender from Brooklyn, New York, boasting a record of 22-0 with 17 KOs. Berlanga is known for his ferocious knockout power, having knocked out his first 16 opponents in the first round. However, as his competition level increased, Berlanga faced more challenging bouts that went the distance. This fight against Canelo represents a massive step up in competition for Berlanga and a chance to prove himself against one of the sport's greats. Canelo Alvarez's experience is his biggest advantage. With far more title fights than Berlanga has total fights, Alvarez's strategy will focus on leveraging his experience, defense, and counterpunching. One key to victory for Canelo is to make early deposits to the body. By targeting Berlanga's body early, he can sap the younger fighter's energy, making it easier to open him up later for headshots. Another crucial element for Canelo will be his counterpunching. Berlanga's aggression can be used against him. Canelo is a master at luring opponents in with light activity before unleashing powerful counter combinations. By catching Berlanga on the counter, Canelo can create openings for fight-ending blows. Finally, using Berlanga's inexperience and aggression against him will be essential. If Berlanga gets reckless or overly eager, Canelo's calm and composed style can capitalize on those mistakes, potentially leading to a knockout. For Edgar Berlanga, facing Canelo Alvarez is the biggest test of his career. To succeed, Berlanga must utilize his height and reach advantage. Standing at 6'1" with a 73-inch reach, Berlanga is taller and longer than Canelo, and he must use his jab to keep Canelo at a distance. The jab will be Berlanga's primary tool to disrupt Canelo's rhythm, much like Dimitri Bivol did when he defeated Canelo in 2022. Another critical factor for Berlanga will be maintaining a tight guard. Canelo is known for his precise counterpunches, and any lapse in Berlanga's defense could prove costly.
Berlanga should also avoid forcing power punches. Instead, he needs to rely on his boxing IQ to find the right moments to strike. His path to victory lies in patience, disciplined jabbing, and seizing opportunities without overcommitting. The build-up to this fight has been intense, with Edgar Berlanga exuding confidence. He has openly predicted a knockout against Canelo, a bold claim considering Alvarez's seasoned career and durability. Canelo, in response, has shown his typical calm demeanor, expressing his confidence in his ability to handle whatever Berlanga brings to the ring. This clash is not only a battle of skills, but also of mental fortitude. Berlanga, who has labeled Canelo a diva, is looking to rattle the champion and make the most of his moment in the spotlight. Canelo, however, remains focused, stating he's already planning his post-fight activities, indicating his confidence that this will be another successful title defense. This fight presents a classic contrast in styles. Canelo Alvarez, the seasoned counterpuncher, against Edgar Berlanga, the young knockout artist. Canelo is known for his ability to slip punches and deliver devastating counters, while Berlanga relies heavily on his power to overwhelm opponents. Berlanga's early knockouts have shown his raw power, but he has yet to face someone with Canelo's level of defense and ring intelligence. Canelo will likely look to test Berlanga's stamina and patience by dragging him into the later rounds, where his experience and boxing IQ will shine. Conversely, Berlanga will aim to make a statement early by trying to land power shots and push Canelo onto the back foot. The question is whether Berlanga can adapt his style against a seasoned opponent like Canelo. Several outcomes are possible in this highly anticipated bout. For Canelo, a likely victory would come by way of knockout or technical knockout in the later rounds, using his bodywork and counterpunching to break Berlanga down. If the fight goes to the scorecards, Canelo's experience and superior technical skills could earn him a unanimous decision. For Berlanga, his best chance is to utilize his reach and power to land a clean shot early in the fight, potentially upsetting the seasoned champion. However, this approach carries risks, especially against a counterpuncher like Canelo, who can exploit any mistakes. An upset victory for Berlanga would be monumental, propelling him into superstardom and drastically shaking up the super middleweight division. For Canelo Alvarez, a win would solidify his dominance in the super middleweight division and keep his path clear for more lucrative fights, possibly including a rematch with Dimitri Bivol. A loss, however, could raise questions about his status as the division's top fighter and might push him to consider moving to a different weight class or revisiting past opponents. For Edgar Berlanga, a victory would be career-defining, immediately catapulting him into elite status. It would also validate the hype surrounding his early knockout streak and position him for big-money fights. A loss, however, would serve as a reality check, indicating he might need more seasoning before challenging the top of the division again. Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga is significant for boxing. For Canelo, it is another chapter in his storied career where he continues to take on all challengers and cement his legacy. For Berlanga, it represents a new era where young, powerful fighters aim to make their mark against seasoned champions. A win for Berlanga could signal a shift in the super middleweight landscape and inspire more young fighters to step up against established stars. This fight serves as a bridge between boxing's current generation and the next, bringing both risks and rewards for the sport. The boxing community and fans are divided on this matchup. Some see it as another showcase for Canelo's greatness, predicting a clear win for the Mexican superstar. Others view it as a potential passing of the torch, where Berlanga could surprise the world with a breakout performance. The media has also played up the narratives, highlighting Berlanga's knockout predictions and Canelo's calm confidence. This clash has captivated boxing fans and analysts alike, and it is expected to draw significant viewership worldwide, especially with DAZN's global coverage of the fight. The winner of this bout will have multiple lucrative paths forward. For Canelo Alvarez, a win keeps him in line for possible rematches or super fights against other top contenders like David Benavidez or even a rematch with Dimitri Bivol. For Edgar Berlanga, an upset victory would open doors to massive paydays and potential title defenses against the division's best. However, the immediate future will likely depend on the nature of the victory. A knockout win for either fighter would dramatically change the dynamics of the super middleweight division, setting up new rivalries and storylines for boxing fans to follow. Comment who is gonna win and subscribe.